Hello. We're here with Teddy. This is our Teddy update for today. I know a lot of people have been following Teddy's story. He's not quite right, is he? I'll wait for a few people to get on and then I'll kind of give an update of where we are with Ted, how things have gone so far. Oh, it's a bit dark, isn't it? Teddy, wakey, wakey. So Ted, amazingly, is still with us. Honestly, we really didn't think he was going to make it through the night. He was... Teddy, hello, oops. He was really bad last night. We didn't think he was going to make it through at all. Jade was up with him all through the night. He does look better. Who's that out there? Meg, sorry, could you turn the light on? Thank you. I know it's not going to make much difference, but it's just a bit dark here. Yeah, that one, thank you. Might help a little bit. Yeah, we honestly didn't think he was going to make it through the night. He is a little bit better today, but you can see he's still very wobbly, which is not great at all. His head, you see, he's down. He's just not quite, he hasn't quite got the, you see, the balance as I've pushed him there. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep trying our best with him. It may get to a decision where what we're trying to do isn't the best for him. And that's really what we need to know kind of today or tomorrow, really. So he's on the antibiotics. He has been eating really well. He's had some glucose today. He is more stable than yesterday. But as you can see, he's wobbling. As he takes a step, it takes him a while to kind of balance, which isn't great. Oh, he's lifting his little head up. We're not seeing his personality like we did before. So really, we're kind of going couple of hours by couple of hours at the minute on decisions. I think the plan is to get the vet back out again today, and she'll really make the decision of two options. If she can see enough spark in Ted, we can look at steroids to give him that little boost to see if that will help him. And if she thinks she can see enough life in him, she will give him steroids to boost him up and give him just that time for those antibiotics to kick in. Oh, Ted. But if she comes and she decides that Ted hasn't got enough in him and he's not strong enough, then the decision will have to be made to give Teddy the kindest option and put him to sleep. So this is what we are kind of seeing how he goes for the next couple of hours, and I think the vet's going to come this afternoon. I'm trying to get his little face in. He's eating, he's weeing, he's pooping, but he just isn't right. So continued antibiotics, continued TLC. Someone's going to be with him all day today, so we're all going to take it in turns to sit with him, cuddle him, give him that will to live. Don't leave him on his own. Hi, Kelly. And then when the vet comes, it will be the choice between steroids or going to sleep, really. He's shaking more because I'm rubbing him. So we're trying to give him that will to live, really. Try and get around the side of him. Teddy. He wants Jade. He likes Jade the best. Jade's gonna be back soon. She's had a bit of a break. I think she needs to have a little bit of a sleep. Hi, Amy. Amy loves Ted. Amy made a little video of him yesterday. I'll try and get around the front of him. He's moved, hasn't he? So we were really excited. Kind of this morning, he was up and he was about and he was very lively. And especially we didn't think he was going to make it through the night. We were really, really happy. But today, he just does seem to be... He's just not quite right. So Teddy, obviously, yeah, so what's happening is he's made it through the night, obviously. We really didn't think he would do. Honestly, I think at about 10, 11 last night, I think we'd kind of accepted that he wasn't going to make it through the night. But this morning, he was up. He was very lively. Little video of him drinking. Hi, Amber. Little video of him drinking this morning. He was very happy, very lively. As you can see him now, he's just not quite there, is he? He's not quite with us, Ted. So we're going to have the vet come out later on. And she's either going to say, yep, I can see that he's trying. I can see the antibiotics are working. Let's give him a shot of steroids to get him through. Or she'll come and make a decision. She'll have a look at him and say, he's not coming on, you know, he's not improving, and the nicest thing for Ted would be to let him go, which would be really hard to really hard to deal with. Hi, Scott. We think it's an infection in his spine, a neurological disorder, so it's his spine or his brain. It could be still from when he was born. Most likely from when he was born, because he's never been quite right, has he? And it just kind of took this long to develop and affect him. We've been on the phone to the vet pretty much every day since Teddy was born. Straight away she said there was pretty much no chance of survival, and kind of his miraculous recovery and how we've got him running around and things like that was very unexpected. So we have done amazing to get him through to his 5 weeks on Saturday, and it took him 2 days to stand up, and you've seen our other lambs, they stand up within the hour. But yesterday he took a turn for the worse, and he was kind of out for the count, really. So he's had antibiotics when he was first born, and then that course of antibiotics was finished, and he was very lively. Thank you, Heather. So we thought he was done, and then obviously whatever it was came back. So we're just going to stay with Ted. Wakey, wakey. Come on, Teddy. He's got red eyes now, hasn't he? So the vet's going to come back. So we had the vet out yesterday. You can have a look at the video we put on yesterday. The vet came out yesterday, gave him some temperature checks. He was actually more alert than this yesterday, wasn't he? Told them to continue, because we'd already started the antibiotics that day anyway. Continue the antibiotics, continue our care. Jade took him home. He actually slept in Jade's bed last night with Jade, and I mean, that really cheered him up, to be honest. And this morning he was very, very perky. Got a nice video of him. Hi, Taya Rose. He was very perky this morning, wasn't he? Oh, he's holding his head up now. He was a lot better. So we have, so what we've done with people that have donated yesterday, that's what's kind of covered the vet coming yesterday, and the vet's going to come again today. And she'll make that decision on what's best for Ted. Whether, if he can perk up a bit more, because he's holding his head up now. I know Teddy's Teddy's our favourite. Oh, my children. Oh, especially Oscar. Oscar's the most sensitive. And that's why I haven't brought him over for the video. Because I knew Ted would be bad. Like, it got bad again about half hour ago. I only let the children be in the video yesterday afternoon because Teddy was a bit more lively. And that's why they didn't do a nighttime one last night, because they didn't want to be over here. They couldn't. We were just all thinking about Ted, really. So yeah, a few tears last night. And that's why we didn't take Ted home ourselves, because as much as we're kind of farmers and we should get used to things like this, we can't. And I think if Teddy was to pass at home with us, it would have just been too much. They're too little. And especially as Jade's had such a massive part of Teddy's life, she wanted to be with him. Really what we thought was the last hours last night. So he went home with Jade. So what we've done is straight away use the donations for yesterday for the vet to come yesterday, and then we've got the vet coming again today. And to be honest, they don't normally do this level of kind of treatment on lambs. Farmers in general have to just be sensible, and Teddy from the start was a non-starter. And we've said, like, Teddy's not like a lamb, he's like a little dog to us, you know, he's like the family pet. So look at all avenues of care, and that's why we've got another vet visit today to look at. Yeah, little horns have grown. To have a look at, this gets me the hair on the horns, makes me laugh. All the options that are available. So we're going to take it in turns sitting with Ted. I think Jade's in later. If he perks up a little bit, then they do need to kind of mentally prepare either way. So mine will be over a bit later on. And we'll take it in turns, just sitting with him, cuddling him, stroking him, giving him that will to live, because I think that's just what he needs. Oh, this is hard. I'm just talking and I don't know what to say. Let's see his little sad face. So he's got his little pellets here. Just been having a little bit of a nibble on them earlier. And he did, he's been weeing normally, and he did a poop finally last night. He hasn't pooped in a bit. Teddy, come on. But it's not really looking that great for him at the second. Come on, Ted. You want Jade, didn't you? Jade's at a funeral, actually. She'll be in later, cuddles. I'm not going to drag this video out because I don't know if we're talking it makes him happy or not. Thank you, Rachel. He's been our he's given us all the morale to kind of get through the crazy stuff going on in the world right now. He is lucky. To be honest, he's had an amazing little life. The things he's done, you know, he's been like a little puppy. He's Jade's treated him like a baby, and he's run around with the children, had cuddles. She's got a picture of him driving the tractor. He's in the little driver's seat of the tractor. He follows people around at work. If you think of a lot of animals that don't get to, you know, they just get to be in the field, they don't get to do too much. Teddy has done so much. We had our piggy pool party. He's been to our little discos. He's been a very good boy, haven't you? And he's had more love. I know his mummy didn't want him, but I think he's had more love from everybody here. Amy's always giving him cuddles and spending time with him and having sleepovers. I think Katie had a sleepover with him as well. He's just a bit poorly. I'm going to leave you guys for a minute. Unless you want me to go do a bit of a farmy video, I can go into the next pen and see the new lamb, if that would cheer you up. I'm hoping the antibiotics kick in. It's been like 24 hours since the first one. He's had some other medication this morning. I can't remember what they said the other one was. He's on Rumicon. 2 types of medication. Just give him a little pat rub down there. Should we go see the new lambs cheer us up? I'm just going to be next door, Ted. We need something a little bit positive. I do anyway, because I can't keep crying. It's draining, isn't it, crying? Ooh. Hello, Teddy. Oh, thank you, Kerry. He's trying. Right, let me go. Oh, that's energetic. See? He goes all dopey, then he goes all energetic again. Oh, I'm sorry, Rachel. Right, I'm going to pop... Yeah, so basically his mum rejected him because he was so weak. He was... He was way weaker than he should have been at birth. He was severely damaged. All his neck was bent. He didn't stand up for 2 days. And the lambs, they tend to stand up within the hour. I wouldn't say... I'd say Jade's his mummy. I can be his auntie. I'm Auntie Crystal. Oh, he kicked me then. Let me jump. Teddy. Little hoof just whacked me. I was like, what is that? I'd definitely say I'm going to take that role. Jade's mummy. But yeah, he was so weak. The mum did the right thing, to be honest, because he would not have survived with mother's care at all. He couldn't even stand up to a teat. He needed us to take over, and without the care of Jade and the team, he wouldn't have survived this long, and he wouldn't have ever run around on his little legs like he did. But no, Mummy would not have been able to look after him because he wouldn't have been able to keep up with her. He would have been a major risk to predators, and he couldn't even stand up to her teat. He didn't stand up for 2 days, and these little ones stand up straight away. Right, I've got another little one down here. Oh, Mummy, you're sitting in your own poop. Hello, gorgeous. Yeah, Jade's his mum. I'm not stealing that. So this little one here was only born yesterday. Look at the difference. So this is a little diddy one. Look. Yeah, we have an amazing team, Joy. I was just talking about that again this morning. When we've got people that have come here from other parks as well, just to see the massive difference in our team and how we care for the animals. Hey, little one, Oreo. So look at this. So this one's just over 24 hours old, probably about 26 hours old. And just for comparison, look at this little one on their feet already. They were on their feet yesterday. Teddy, like I said, couldn't do that for 2 days, and even when he did stand up, he didn't stay up for long. This one is gorgeous. So this is Oreo. Hi, Oreo. Get me closer. Mummy's very protective. Thank you, Lorraine. Oreo is gorgeous. That's going to be the best colouring ever. Looks like he's got a little hat on, like it's tied up under his chin. Oh, Hero's doing fine. Hero's massive. Hero's like twice the size of Teddy, even though Hero was born weeks after Teddy. Hero's only about, little one. Hero's only about 2 weeks old, isn't he? I've got a wet bum where I've sat in wee again. Might have my weekly shower in a minute. Mum's got gorgeous colourings as well. Oh, the kids and Jade always arguing. We stayed here actually last night for a few hours. Had a bit of a mess about. It was nice. Jade found me a little cocktail in the back of the fridge. So we kept our distance and had a little bit of fun. Yeah, if I come, I might be able to do Hero in the 4 o'clock. It just kind of depend on Ted's situation really, whether I'm down here or up there. I might let the boys do an afternoon takeover because they'll just be more positive than they, because I'm just a bit sad. Oh, you're going to go see Ted. I'm going to go back and see Ted because Ted's head's down. I'm not liking that. Hey, gorgeous. Need to clean your pen out now. It's a bit poopy. This one is gorgeous. My yearly shower. Weekly, Scott. What do you think I am? I'm going to go get Teddy a bottle. Give him another bottle. Just see if that perks him up a bit. Yeah, we'd love to play with Teddy. Oh my goodness me, Teddy's down right there. This isn't great at all. Just can't get Teddy. Teddy, come on. Come on, it's like when I leave, he just gives up again. Teddy. Come on, Ted. Scared me then. Don't do that. Come on, Teddy. I'm going to find out what time the vet is due. It was meant to be this afternoon because the point was to give him a bit of a chance to go either way. At the minute, he's so in the middle, you don't know if it's time to say goodbye or give him those steroids and give him that boost. He's got to kind of make his own decision a little bit one way or the other. So when the vet comes, he's got more chance of getting that steroid option. He was down there, wasn't he? Come on, Ted. Teddy. It's not looking good, is it, for Ted? Right, I'm going to say goodbye. It's just a bit distressing, isn't it, with Ted? Oreo, gorgeous over there. And Mum. I'll keep you guys updated with Ted and the vet and what's going on later on. Just keep sending happy thoughts. Yeah, antibiotics make him sleepy, but it's more his whole kind of demeanour is like he's given up, isn't he? We need to, zoom out. Right, I'm going to sit with Ted, keep him happy in this wet patch, and I'll catch up with you guys later on, probably about 4 o'clock, unless I come a bit earlier if we've got whatever time the vet is coming. Thank you, Rachel. We really appreciate it. Everyone here does. He does look sad. I thought he was gone in there. When I looked over, I was trying to see if he was even breathing. Yeah, just keep sending happy thoughts for Ted.